Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's CITI program webinar. Today's topic is Controlled Unclassified Information, what it is, isn't, and university obligations, and will be presented by Mary Millsaps from North Carolina State University. Just a few quick notes. This webinar will be recorded and the recording will be available on CITI program's website. This webinar is for educational purposes only. It is not designed to provide legal advice or legal guidance. You should consult with your organization's attorneys if you have questions or concerns about the relevant laws and regulations that may be discussed in this webinar. In addition, the views expressed in the webinar are solely those of the presenter. Now, let me tell you about today's presenter. With over 18 years of research compliance experience, Mary oversees the compliance programs related to animal subject research, human subject research, research integrity, conflicts of interest, export compliance, and research security. She is a member of the Association of University Export Control Officers, OECO, and previously served as chair of OECO. She is a veteran of the United States Army and a graduate of the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. And now I'm going to pass the mic to you, Mary.
Today's objectives are to provide the audience with a better understanding of the Federal Controlled Unclassified Information Program, to understand the 4 key elements of the CUI program, and to break down universities' responsibilities when they're interacting with the program. And we're going to leave you with some key resources that you can refer to later. CUI is information the government creates or possesses, or that an entity creates or possesses for or on behalf of the government, that a law, regulation, or government-wide policy requires or permits an agency to handle using safeguarding or dissemination controls. Once the CUI program is fully implemented across all of the executive branch agencies, there should no longer be conflicting agency-specific markings, ad hoc and confusing safeguarding standards, or unclear and inconsistent dissemination rules. That's the ideal. In their place, you should see CUI marked in a standard fashion, consistent with the CUI program, and with clear safeguarding and dissemination rules. The one that I think universities struggle with the most is the safeguarding controls, specifically the digital controls. The regulation states that protecting CUI under the control of an authorized user is that authorized users must take reasonable precautions to guard against unauthorized disclosures of CUI. When you're talking about a physical document, the physical safeguarding either requires the CUI be under the authorized holder's direct control.
And speaking of subscription, I would like to also invite you to subscribe to our podcast, On Campus with CITI program, as well as our podcast on tech ethics and on research. Please also consider subscribing to our weekly newsletter.